Imagine if you could just press a button, kind of like that Staples easy button. That was easy. Imagine if you could do that to eliminate all your stress for attracting what you want into your life. Imagine if it was all gone and you were in a total state of certainty and confidence and positivity. Imagine the types of things that you would attract into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. I'm going to teach you how to press that easy button so that the stress levels go down and the good things into your life keep on increasing. See you on the inside. Overwhelm, just like calm, is a state of mind. You can actually allow yourself to be calm or to be stressed. And it seems like such a weird concept to consider. And that's because when we're in our ego, our EGO, which is edging God out, as Wayne Dyer used to say, that it becomes increasingly stressful because God, in other words, the universe, the source energy of all things in our world, is totally perfect. It always manifests itself perfectly. Spirit never manifests itself other than perfectly. So your soulmate's coming, the money is coming, the opportunity that you want is coming. That challenge that you're experiencing right now is actually going to turn out to be a great blessing. It seems impossible to see now because spirit never manifests itself other than perfectly. But when we get into our ego, our EGO, when we edge God out, we disconnect, so to speak, from that perfection, from that place where good things come. And what happens is we try to figure everything out on our own. We try to figure out every little detail and we think if we don't have the answer, something bad is going to happen. And then something difficult happens in our lives and our immediate thing is to react to it instead of respond to it. So we react to it and then we think somehow God or life is punishing us or that we're not good enough, or we look at that obstacle in our life and we say, well, how did I cause this? It must be because my grades weren't good enough, or because I've sinned too many times, or because I don't think positively enough, or because I don't have the right resources. And we start running through our mind. And my invitation to you is to take a breath. Remember the perspective on things. Remember what it is that you're wanting to attract into your life. Take a breath and remember. That's step number one. So with me, just breathe in. Just take a breath. Allow your shoulders to relax. Go like this. And then go like this. And let that be step number one. Take a breath and relax. Remember. Number two, don't overthink or overstress the little details. So often in our life, we get so stuck on the details of things instead of just looking at them objectively. We say, well, there's no way I can get everything done in the day. I've got to put the desk together, and then I've got to take the kids to baseball practice. I have to pay my taxes. I have to go to the bank today. I have so many emails to finish. I don't even know how I'm going to get the money that I need for the project. And it's like, I've got this to do, and then we're like, okay, don't stress the little details. How long will it take to get the emails done? Oh, that comes out to actually about 25 minutes. It's a lot more daunting. We're like, I have 1,000,000 emails to get done. And we go through our life overthinking so many things. And when we can have some perspective on our thought process around that, when we can take a step back from our thought process around it and recognize spirit never manifests itself other than perfectly. So in this moment right now, what is the number one thing that I need to get done? Ask yourself that question. In this moment right now, what is the number one thing that I need to get done? In this moment right now, what's the number one thing that I need to get done? And you might say, well, I don't know. Well, what's one thing that you think might be a good thing to do? Start there. Because you don't have all the answers. You're never going to know every answer, because that's what makes life fun and interesting and exciting. That's what makes the journey of attracting what we want and following our destiny and our purpose exciting. So what would be the number one thing for you to act on, for you to step into, for you to get done, for you to cross off your list? And then you say, well, I don't know. Well, what is one thing that you think might be a good thing to do? And start there. And then when you take that step, something else happens. It's kind of like when you're trying to take the bus all the way across town. And you're like, but I'm all the way over here. I'm on the other side of the town. Okay, well, first step, let's get on the red line bus, and then the red line bus will take you to 7th Street, and then once you get to 7th Street, then a yellow bus is gonna come, then get on the yellow bus, and then after that, that'll take you to 9th Street, and then on 9th Street, remember, you're gonna walk 2 blocks over, then you're gonna get on the red line, and then, right? It's like, as soon as you take the step, then the next opportunity is available, but that opportunity isn't available until you take the step. It's like you can't get to the 2nd floor of the building unless you first walk up the 1st floor of the building, right? It's impossible. So what is one thing you can do now? And start breaking it down into bite-sized chunks. Otherwise, everything overwhelmed. Well, I got these emails, and then I've got to respond to that person, then I have to call that person, then I have to go there, then I have to do it, and it's just, the body, the nervous system is in a constant state of stress. The brain is designed to focus and function on one thing at a time. So what is one thing you can do? What is the first step you can do? Remembering the last step. Breathe. Take a breath, breathe. Take a breath, breathe. And see if you can go into step number 2 on one thing you need to accomplish while remembering to breathe and smile the whole time. Last but not least, I just want to remind you to focus on what you want. At every moment, you can be focused on what you want or what you don't want. And often we want something, but then we're rationally focused on the fact that we don't have it, or it's not working, or here's why it's not working. Focus on what you want. Take a second right now and think about your big vision. Think about your big dream. Think about your big goal. Think about your big project. Think about your big desire. Think about the main things that you want to attract into your life right now. Get in touch with those. I know it might look sometimes when you look out with your eyes and you see the world, there's a challenge here, there's an obstacle here, Forget about it. One step at a time. Let's get centrally focused on what it is that we want. Let's see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the light at the end of the tunnel, in this essence, is your vision. In the Bible, it says that we will perish without vision. The people will perish without vision. And that's how we're meant to work the brain, the spirit. It's meant to be connected to a larger vision, not focus on the absence of it and why it won't work. So take a second right now. In this busy, crazy world, take a second and think about what you want. State your affirmations. Focus on your goals. Read them out loud. Get in touch with the gratitude of the progress that you made and the fact that you have this vision and that it is being materialized one step at a time. You're on your way. Be sure that you download my free success hypnosis down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. Down below, it'll train your subconscious mind for success, for abundance, for prosperity. We have 65,000 thoughts in a day unconsciously. Most of them are negative and redundant. And so it's very important that you train your subconscious mind, much like you train your body to be in great fitness and great health. So download that down below, jakeshypnosis.com. It's totally free and it'll train your mind for success, for abundance, for prosperity. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button too and the bell notification. The bell notification is what actually notifies you for new videos. So subscribe, hit the notification. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you being a part of the community. Hope you're having an absolutely amazing day and that this lowered your stress levels. Remember, at every second, you can breathe, you can relax, you can focus on what you want, and you can take one step at a time. Focusing on what is the next thing that will move me forward. Have a beautiful day, and remember, spirit never manifests itself other than perfectly.